who gonna help us? Every nigga that try to help us fucked us, you know what I'm saying? It's a different situation now, you know what I'm saying? Like, now that I absorb that and seen that and know that and understand that, you can't do that.
Right.
You know, with the attitudes we got now, like, you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen, so. If you gonna jerk us with some millions. Feel me?
Feel you.
That's all.
Yeah.
Jerk us with some millions, man. Oh, I was supposed to get 10, but I got 6. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not know I ain't shit for nothing. For a $30,000 independent deal, $50,000 independent deal that you got. You can't give me $5,000 out of that? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you feeding your kids, shit, I gotta be on the street selling crack. Now, we had to do what do you call that? A symphony?
Right.
Cipher. You know
Cipher.
what I'm saying? You had to choose character from horror. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody was choosing their characters. King Just was Freddy, Star was Jason, Profess was Cujo the Mutt, Baby Paul was, I think he was It the Clown. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, we all had a character, and I had to pick a character, and it was just that person left. Star was Michael Myers. No, they picked the main ones. You know what I'm saying? It was so they was like pick Leatherface, write about Leatherface, and then you know what I'm saying. So that's what I did at that time. I had a totally different name at that time.
Right.
And after that, I think King just used to always call me that shit every day after that. So it just stuck with me. Everybody started calling me Face or Leather, you know what I'm saying? So it just stuck with me, and that shit just became my name from since then to now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got that name. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't like picked. I didn't pick it just on my own. Like, yo, I'm Leatherface. I never wanted to be no character, horror character. After that song, that's it. That's where it ends. That's just a name. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with horror or none of that. My music is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And this was before getting on Golden Arms.
This was before King Just's first album.
Oh shit. Okay.
This was a song we did on the block. You feel me?
Right.
It wasn't never went out publicly and that. It was just some shit we used to make, home recordings and stuff, studio in the house. We went to the studio too, but it didn't go nowhere further than that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where I kept my name from right there.
Leatherface.
Yeah, and then down the line, King Just album, he made it, you know what I'm saying? His first album came out, and that's when I first came out. That was my first time featuring on an album ever. So, you know what I'm saying? From there, then after that was the U-Go. Down the line from that. So,
All right,
yeah.
so how did that introduction come about with you and U-God?
Oh, man. Introduction. I was outside one day, grinding. And my man pulls up in the Jeep with, you know what I'm saying, with U-God, looking for weed. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, you need some weed, whatever. Helping to get some bud and shit. Then he was like, yo, my man told me you nice. He was talking about my man sick. He's like, my man told me you nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, hear something. I'm like, all right, let me hear something. He play the beat.
Right.
I burned the beat down. He was like, all right, let me hear you do that again. I did it again. He was like, yo, all right. He said, give me like a month, something. I'm gonna hit my man. He gonna tell you when we in the studio, then we gonna go get in the studio and lock in. I'm like, all right. So he drove off. I'm like, that's what it is. You know, niggas like us in our hood, we ain't believe that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Back to hustling. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga came back in the car by itself this time. It's like, yo, get in. Let me talk to you. I talked to him, and then it gave me the offering, like, yo, I want you to be on my album. I want you to do songs with me, like a feature, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ghost Rated, whatever. I'm like, all right. So from right there, started that, and that's when we first started that whole getting on his first album.
Right.
Hillside Scramblers wasn't even a thing at that time.
We gonna get to that.
Yeah, I'm just saying it wasn't nothing at that time. It wasn't even a thought of, you know what I'm saying, basically. So yeah, that's what got me into that.
So now, Golden Arms.
Yeah.
You're featured on 4 songs.
Yeah.
Was there any contracts involved in that?
Hell yeah.
Tell me about it.
Man. I signed the contract to him. I was gonna be his artist, right? This is crazy. I was me, my two men. They was producers. They signed to him for production. I signed for music, artist, whatever, to a company, and he made it. It was Super Nigga Productions. He named it that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know what the. You know what I'm saying? So we was happy to get something. You know what I'm saying? We like, yo, this, see what we gonna get with this. You know what I'm saying? He changed, trust me, y'all some contracts is good. We had the lawyer. He said it. He read it. You know what I'm saying? Shit was situated. Like, all right, cool. Went to paperwork, signed. We was there. Then one day, well, like after that happened, I started bringing niggas to produce for him, doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Helping them out with certain things. We started getting more cooler. You know what I'm saying? Coming more, seeing him more every day. You know, we started getting more cooler, and then you know what I'm saying? To a point where he was like, yo, I don't know. I don't know what it was. He was just like, yo, we gonna dead those contracts. We gonna do something together. You know what I'm saying? I said, you sure about that? He said, yeah, nigga, we could do, build something stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? That's when we was thinking about the super nigga shit and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't particularly like that name, but he had the majority to say so, you know what I'm saying? But we was trying to push that and get a deal. I was trying to get a deal with him, you know what I'm saying? Off the strength of his album, but it's like, kept trying to push his shit, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta help him. So I'm helping him, right? Do the production. I was even making fucking beats. I don't even make beats at that time, you know what I'm saying? I was learning just to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have fun with it, but then he really needed me to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, when we did, that's when he was getting those contracts. I felt like he kept getting contracts for himself. You feel what I'm saying? Which was respect due, because I just started, you know what I'm saying? So he kept trying to get, because, after that first one, the first album, the second one is like, it was hard for him to get another deal, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
So we're going to stay on the first album a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you get like a check up front, or was it after record sales? No.
Nothing.
So nothing from the first album?
Nothing.
Okay.
I got bread, but not that way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
So,
you know what I'm saying? If
what
I could
about,
say certain type of ways, but niggas was, I get 5 G's here, 10,000 here, 10,000 here, 15. Sometimes I ain't got no more money. And they give me some more money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To a point where it's like, it was coming, but I never got my own to manage.
Right.
So I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? This shit is all new to me. I'm like, yo, all right. You know what I'm saying? More and more. All right, I'm getting the money sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it came to a point where I'm like, yo, bro, like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we got to do next? You know what I'm saying? So that's the first album. I was getting treated right, but I ain't never seen no check at all. You know what I'm saying? Never,
Right.
not once.
So
Cash
how many songs would you say you wrote on that album?
on that album. I ain't write a verse on that album for him.
Oh, okay.
I did the hook to Rumble. I wrote that. Shell Shock, I created that. Knocking at Your Door, I created that hook too. You know what I'm saying? And the other one, that was just me and him going back and forth. That was just some shit.
Did you produce anything on that album?
On the first one?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying? That was my introduction, so
Right.
I ain't have to say so until like, I could say like I had to say so like damn near, I was a damn near hands-on with it, so, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how far I could take it.
Right.
So I was just doing shit to help. Like niggas wasn't coming to mix his shit, the engineers. Certain songs I would just help mix. You know what I'm saying? Do it myself. Try it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever to help him, you know what I'm saying?
So hold up, like the contract, was that still in effect?
At that time, yeah, because that was new. That was still new, yeah. That contract was,
So, I mean, wasn't there a percentage you were supposed to get?
I guess. At that time, I didn't know I was supposed to get. I didn't have everything situated, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I do, but then I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right. So, I mean,
But shit, he didn't tell me.
Okay.
that he was supposed to tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You educate somebody if you got them with you. You educate them, right? You know what I'm saying? Let them know this is what it is and this is how you go about your money and everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want a person to do business good with you. You know what I'm saying? And then they helping you. You want to do? You know what I'm saying? Cheat them. I ain't no shit. Just signed the contract, then it was off. Nigga, I was straight from the hood, so I didn't give a fuck. Like, let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get mine some way. You know what I'm saying? So
You think a lot of rappers from the 90s, early 2000s take a big loss because they didn't understand the business side?
hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah,
Yeah. Was you on the road with him?
hell yeah, yeah,
Doing shows? You didn't
yeah.
get paid for the shows?
I made shit for one last show, nigga, like one last tour. Other ones was promotional tours. I could dig that shit.
Right.
But like, you know what I'm saying? We
So,
had some crazy ass shows, but yeah, nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? I was more in my head. I started realizing like this nigga's a boy, so I got to do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? They got to bring my self presence to the stage, no matter what I'm not getting. You know what I'm saying? As long as they remember how I was burning it down and how I was moving, then to me that was getting me more. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I still had shit in the street, so I still was eating, but I know I could have ate more better with the shit I deserved. So you know what I'm saying? So that was partially was bringing friction to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. At this point, did you have a manager? You
Nah,
know,
I never had a manager, man.
no.
Word.
Did you know how to count bars, make songs?
Yeah, I know I do all that perfectly.
All right. At any point during Golden Arms, did you say, yo, where's the money?
Not because I was getting money. I never had, you know what I'm saying? They was giving me one. I never had a check. But every time I would say, yo, son, I need some bread for, there was 10 racks, 15 racks. You know what I'm saying? I got it right there. I had to start being smart myself. Like, yo, I got 10 last time. I'm going to hold that down. Until they said they're going to give me another one. And they gave me another one. And then stack it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't understand that first. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody put me on to, slowly they was telling me shit like that. Nigga, yo, you getting jerked with this nigga jerking you. You know what I'm saying? Then,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then when you put it to a mix, I can't even front. When you cool with somebody, we built a kind of fake relationship type shit, you know what I'm saying? Cool. We like, I brung them amongst my brothers, you know what I'm saying? They accepted them, you know what I'm saying, for what it was worth. They ain't like certain situations. But then we started becoming close. So it was like if you try them, we gonna try us. This type of, it wasn't even music shit no more. So if he was failing, I'm like, say it's get deeper shit, you know what I'm saying? I can't talk about, but when you tell a nigga like, yo, when you thanking in person like, yo, for helping you, and then, you know what I'm saying? And you know you helping that person, you expecting, yo, when this shit is right, when everything goes good full head, you gonna be all right. All right, I'm gonna take your word for that.
Right.
What you need me to do? All right, you need this written, you need this help with this, you need this beat, you need this nigga. All right, I'm gonna do that. And I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it started, all that shit.
So you definitely got the credit on this album, Golden Arms.
Yeah.
Did you get the royalties and stuff from
I
that?
get royalties now, yeah, I get that shit now, but it's like, it ain't shit.
Right, right. All right, so now moving on to the Hillside Scramblers.
Yeah.
What was the approach with that? Was that a new contract?
Nah, see, that's the whole, going to Hillside Scramblers was a contract, independent label that he finally got to invest in him, you know what I'm saying? To sign him. And they was like, they told him right there, yo, we got you. Got you in a month. You got a month to make this album. That nigga he couldn't make that album in a month. I don't know if it was a month, maybe it's a little short, longer than a month, but I know he had it like almost within a certain amount of time. I ain't gonna say just a month. It felt like it was just a month. It was quick, but it wasn't that quick. He couldn't do that shit. To me, he couldn't do it. Cause why would you know what I'm saying? Why would you just come out of nowhere? If you get offered a deal, if I get offered a deal today, right, for a solo album, I'm gonna just go do my solo album. I'm gonna have my niggas on the course, but I'm gonna do my solo album. Now if I sit back, they give me a deal, yo, you got a month to do this album. I sit back, I'm like, dang. And I asked my man, yo, son, I need Need you. Get your niggas, know what I'm saying? It's a beats that you made, know what I'm saying? We gonna do it over, know what I'm saying? I tell Storm we gonna put a compilation together and now I don't know where we going with it, know what I'm saying? Now I'm confused. And that's when that shit, dead the contracts up came. We gonna split it like this. Cause I had that, I'll bring that to him. He ain't have that. So he had no choice with his word to say, yo, you get half, I get half. That's what made me motivate me more. All right, cool. I'm on it. And I'm writing like crazy. My shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even have a song to begin with. So I'm like, I'm just writing. I'm still, this is my era when I ain't even have songs dolo by myself. For myself. You know what I'm saying? I was straight in the street. Feel me? I ain't have no solo songs or nothing. I have verses. So nothing recorded. So, you know what I'm saying? That's when I was like, yo, it. And my brothers helped me, and Black, Daz, my boys from the Bronx, Emma Wee, everybody came together, laid their artistic vocals on there for him, you know what I'm saying? Everything was supposed to go right, situated for him, you know what I'm saying? To get that out. Yeah, it said it presents us, but it was morely for him to fulfill that contract, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think, you know, I believe. He gonna probably say something different or lie, but nigga, that's what it is, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what helped him with that one, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, you couldn't get no fucking, you know what I'm saying? It was hard to get deals.
Right.
We're not gonna lie, he's like, he ain't popping, you know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna lie like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nothing is popping that he can do.
Right. Now,
So,
the
let's keep it
Hillside
real.
Scramblers, you were featured on,
Wow songs.
yeah, pretty much all the songs.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Now, you have to admit, that's a great opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Were you networking on the side?
I ain't know none of that shit. Networking, I was networking during the shows, during the tours, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But right after that, he had another deal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, what the f? These little independent, you know what I'm saying? Shits was coming up. Yo, we got to do another one. That was that fucking, what's the other one called? Damn, I think it was Mr. Excitement.
Yeah, we gonna get into that.
That's what f***ed up from the Hillside shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was doing that. He was like, oh, they deaded him or some shit. Some shit happened when he was, I don't know what happened really. I ain't gonna fuck up the whole situation because I really didn't know. I just know that something happened with that deal real quick. You know what I'm saying? And he went to jump to the next shit he could jump to.
So with the Hillside Scramblers, financially,
I ain't see a dollar. Nothing. Not a dollar.
so I thought y'all break bread in the
I
beginning.
thought so too. I was waiting for that check. A lot of things happened. Like, I don't know if that I could talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to, know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was some money that was supposed to be given to me. I ain't never get it. You know what I'm saying? And he telling me some mad shit, you know what I'm saying? It's personal shit, but it's like he was supposed to give me my bread, and I never got my bread. He never helped me, never did nothing to help me. You feel me? So, like, but like a man I am, you'll probably be there. F you then, nigga, I'll go and get my own money. You know what I'm saying? That's what was deterring me from doing more music. I like this. If this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I can make bread in the street, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga.
Okay. So I mean, that
That,
album comes out. How did it do?
I don't even know. There's mixed conflicts with that shit. Because, like, he showed me stacks of paperwork, you know what I'm saying? So some where they sell, what places they sell, and it was a stack like that. And it was wild boxes of shit in the house and stuff. And, like, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with this shit? He's like, oh, it's still to this day. When I seen him very to the last moment, he said it's still, we got to go to court for the shit. So it's something to do with court matters.
Wow.
So he telling me that's what it is to this day. So I really don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that's at. So, and I told him like a man, you know, when you ready, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And that day ain't come yet. So it's not on me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what happened with that.
All right. So now,
I think they just cut him off. They wasted their bread. They ain't recruit. Feel me? When you don't recruit, you're not going back, right? The work was whack. You know what I'm saying? If I put 100,000 into you and you bring me back 15 G's. There ain't no second deal for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even recoup that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I put 30,000 on you and you didn't recoup 30, that's even worse because that's a lower number. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever happened, contract, I don't got, that's not my personal business, but I know something happened.
All right.
So
All right.
that's about
So
that.
so we gonna get into Mr. Excitement.
Oh,
But
man,
before
yeah.
that, have you heard the Perfect rap album?
Yeah, Illmatic, man.
Illmatic.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Biggie Smalls first album, hell yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? The Locks first album, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dipset shit, yeah.
No doubt. No
Come
doubt.
on. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
MOP, you know, fuck it, Mobb Deep. We want to keep going. Yeah.
Infamous.
Yeah. All of them, a lot of them. Almost all of them. I like every fucking album. You crazy? Nah,
Infamous is my favorite.
yeah.
That's my
Alright.
perfect
Yeah,
album.
nah, that's a perfect album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that shit is fire, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nah, you right.
How about old school slang? What was one of your favorite old school slang?
It's still new school. It was son. You know what I'm
Son.
saying? Yeah,
All right.
son, yeah.
All right. Cool. Cool. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So we gonna get back into Mr. Excitement.
Yeah.
Now, did you sit down with him before you started this project?
Yeah.
Okay, go from there.
Oh man, this is, well man, just that whole summer I was trying to write that shit, man. This is like, it was in a hot spot in the hood, slash trap slash house that we had in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And we had equipment in there, beat production and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Mad records for the, you know, to make beats, whatever, you know, production shit, you know what I'm saying? And niggas was drafting our album in there, you know what I'm saying? One time I was doing a song, I was writing a song and shit, fucking around to this beat, and I let the nigga hear that shit, and the nigga was like, yo, that shit fire. He said, yo, son, we should do some shit like Ray and Ghost, how they was back and forth on the song. I was like, word? And I said, you want to do some shit like that? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We could do that. Some Scarface shit, like we in a big-ass mansion and shit, you know what I'm saying? Back to back on there and raid this shit. And I'm like, all right. And I started writing that shit. I wrote that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, you know, Ghost and them, they share verses too and shit, this, that. And I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah, I know what you saying. You want me to write I wrote those shit, so you want to say some of the verses and not say some of the verse, right? I had to write it out for him. He couldn't say it the way I said it. So I said, you gotta fix it the way you could say it, because I could say mine perfectly. So you got, you know what I'm saying? So that's the song called It's a Rap. That's when we started making that. So we made that song, then from there, he was just like, I don't know, he was just in the house, coming in there writing his song. I get to be sitting in there, bored, smoking with him, chilling. These niggas, we all come in the house, chilling, smoking. And like, what you writing, man? So let me hear that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fix that, nigga. You gotta do it like this, boy. Like that, switch that right there, nigga. Come here, let me do that. Show you something. Boom, boom. Read that back right there, boom, you know what I'm saying? I gotta write it my way, though. All right, write it your way. All right, sit it back now. You say it back, and started going from right there on. Now another song's done, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he might have did it like 1.5 verses to one. Nah, stop, don't say it like that. You're not connecting the word right, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Then if you listen, you could tell the difference from some of his albums, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that wasn't to knock him, though. That's not to knock him. That's my bro at the time. So I'm helping him. I want him to win, because if he win, I'm going to win. If I win, my team win.
Right.
So that's my strategy. So I'm saying?
All right. So if there's a financial issue with the first two albums, why start the third one?
See what I'm saying? Still promises. It's still being genuine to your boy. Feel me? We could always fail, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to build and come back again. If you're going to keep being there with me to build back again, we're going to be there. When you try to build back and then you jet by yourself, after we done help you build, then there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? If he would have still been failing with us now, then we would have still been failing together. You feel me? One day we going to make it. You know what it is? I started getting nice at what I was doing. Even on shows, even on music. I was straight hard, spit hard. I ain't know how to develop no type of music, like no type of feelings but hard shit. I'm like, nah, I'm gunning everything. That's how I feel now. But every time I'm gunning everything. You know what I'm saying? He was showing me certain ways how to write hooks and shit, and I would take that, like, all right, and do it myself. But I wasn't really too sure of it, so I ain't never had full songs with hooks. You know what I'm saying? So when I was getting deals put at the table for me, I never had a full fucking song. So I'm like, though, you gonna put me in this position, you know what I'm saying, to go to a, you know what I'm saying, spot I'm not ready. We could have went in the studio and recorded and got ready for that shit, but no. So shit like that was happening. But, you know, we was failing together. Feel me? But I was helping him. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting help. I was helping him. Punk. So, and I was still hustling.
So the Mr. Excitement album.
That's how that became from that in that summer. Then look, we went to he got some money for the budget. I don't even know if I was supposed to. It. We got bread for the budget. We went to Florida to record the album. Certain samples couldn't get cleared. You know what I'm saying? I had to play certain sounds over. I don't know none of this shit. I'm learning this shit from right there. I ain't no composer. Well, back then I don't know how to do none of that shit. So it's like I learned that shit every day I was there. Busting my ass more worse, you know what I'm saying? Like he just come in there, you could do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let your votes and you gone. It's up to me and that engineer can make the shit sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, put this, do this. Nah, he ain't sound good right there. Take that shit out. Put this in there. Hold on, let me go get him. Yo, come back and do that shit over real quick. He go do that shit over. You ain't like that? Nah, just do it over real quick. Till we get it right. All right, I got this. Chill. Go back, mix that, do this. The engineer was helping me too, hands on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even though, you know what I'm saying, certain shit wasn't for me, but I try to make with that song the best way that song could sound. I might not have liked the song, but he had it so bad, like, we could make it better than that way. You know what I'm saying? But this is what he wants.
Right.
And I'll be like, nah, that song's whack. Get that shit out of there. Nah, nigga, you like that. All right, cool. That's your shit. Can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Mr. Excitement was coming through it. We was in Florida for like a month or two. Hot ass Florida, building that shit. Built the whole studio in there, recorded it in there. You know what I'm saying? And then he went to LA to finish the rest of it. And that's when a whole bunch of other shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So
Mr. Excitement. I noticed on that album, the spelling of your name changed and you started doing some production.
I don't know if spelling was probably corrected wrong. It was wrong. My name has been one way all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's probably a spell correction. Yeah, that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so how did this album do, Mr. Excitement? Like financially in the stores?
Donut, man. I said,
Yeah?
it be donuts, man. Let's keep it real, man. Like I don't know his personal shit, so like to me, like you know what I'm saying, like.
Now,
Nah,
you said there was some opportunities on the table for you. Like what?
Man, Def Jam deal, Puff deal. Well,
Talk about that.
Def Jam deal. You know what I'm saying? I was in the office of Def Jam with Rob Love. Some shit happened in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was playing my music. Like I said, it wasn't done. But the niggas liked it. They liked the music. They was like, yo, you could just put chorus and do this. I'm like, hell yeah. And a guy came in from outside. I would think it was an intern or something. He came in and it was on one of my hardest, you know, I was doing hard music. He came in, he said, yo, man, that's fire, but yo, you need some song for the radio, bro. You got turned around, but yo, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of there and mind your fucking business. Then he started cursing at him. They both arguing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They remember, and then me, being an idiot, coming in there with, you know what I'm saying, with some work on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, son, I'll burn you right. And I started telling a nigga like that. The whole shit got crazy. So I thought that shit was fucked up everything, you know what I'm saying? And then from right there, you know, that situation right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it didn't really fuck it up because I did a showcase by myself one time. And he bring me out there, and I seen him again. And he was like, yo, I want you, we gonna do it again. We gonna do another meeting again. This time the right time. Have your music ready. I was like, this time I had music ready.
Right.
You got that shit deflected. Cause he tried to, come on, let's keep it real. Try to get somebody to buy him out his deal and get me. Cause they wanted me. But he was gonna buy somebody out their deal and get me. And they just want me. They don't wanna buy him out of his deal. I'm listening to this nigga, I'm like, come on, bro. Let me do what I gotta do, bro. Like, they didn't even want to buy him. You know what I'm saying?
So the contract was holding you back.
It
Or
wasn't
was it
even that.
loyalty?
He got to connect to the nigga. I didn't have no number or nothing. If I had talked to myself, yo, come over here, nigga, let me talk to you myself. Or I'll go to you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was calling him, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, artist, man, I'm gonna do another one, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing the shit. Yeah, nah, he not ready. Nigga, I'm ready. Nigga, I just did 21, 23, 24 songs. All full length. In the studio with you. How I'm not ready? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, so you see what I'm saying? Like I told you, when you go on the shows, and you got more bigger lines and more people coming to you, when they want to hear the song, they want to come to you. They're like, yo, this nigga. When you on stage and niggas is on some, nah, get him. You don't need no music. You tear it down, but him, nigga, hey, get off. Then he start feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Bringing me another, matter of fact, full, Universal. To Universal. It was me, him, and one other artist. This singer. One by one, they got turned down out the door, coming out the door, arguing. Homegirl came out crying because they told her she was too older. Her music was like for older people. She should need some younger shit.
Yeah.
They told you God he was outdated. You know what I'm saying? Told him he was outdated. His album sounded outdated because he was on some pimp. He was doing some pimp shit or whatever the gorilla pimp shit. I don't know. He was doing that shit. And all I was just doing is spitting flames over hard beats.
Right.
With hooks, you know what I'm saying? So when my turn came, they was like, yo, listen, I want to do the deal, but you just got to take 3 of our beats. I'm like, damn, that's it? I'm like, oh, Universal? Oh, all right, cool. Let me get that CD. This nigga, oh, word? He started arguing with them niggas. Like, yo, you up my shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dude was on some, yo, you gonna call me? I'm like, yeah, man, that. Let me get a CD. Beats was terrible, bro. But he was the man. I had to pick them shits because them niggas is whatever, millionaires, nigga. They putting the money up. That was his nephew or whatever. So I had to use 3. I couldn't, I was like, yo, you could give me another CD.
Right.
This nigga called him and I don't know what he did. My whole shit up on that one.
Wow.
We do the Puffy. We could go, what you want, how many you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Me up on that in person. Know what I'm saying? In person. Not no just talking about it on the phone. In person with Puffy. You my whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's all because of an argument. Cause you know, at that time it was like, yo, son, you know what I'm saying? Let me do my shit.
Right.
So when I started doing that shit was aggravating. That's how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna tell me, he's not probably gonna say that shit on no camera, never. Just be real about it, like, nigga. I even asked him, I said, yo, just let me do what I gotta do. You trying to say I can't ride no more, I ain't got it. I'm like, nah, I ain't saying that, bro. Let me do the shit now. Let me try something. You had mad independent deals, bro.
Right.
Let me try something. Even though you bringing your shit to try, you know what I'm saying? You bringing your shit to big labels to hear your shit to get a deal. And they be like, they just like this. Know what I'm saying? Or they're not rocking and they like this. Only time they pop their head up when they heard my shit come on. Like, yo, who that? He like, that's him right here. Word? I said, yo, you gotta work with him more. Like, so you keep hearing that shit. If you a hater or you're not in it for me and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel a certain way. Like, all right, they want this nigga more. Know what I'm saying? Like, instead of saying, yo, I'm gonna make bread. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on. We gonna do that. I'm gonna hold him down. I'm gonna work it out with him. He could get something off that first album, whatever the. He ain't use it right.
All right.
He kept trying to bring his light to the forefront. So
I mean, Was it the contracts that was holding you back why you didn't take those opportunities? Like, were you
Nah,
still?
because I really couldn't get to that person one-on-one. By the time I could get to that shit,
But you had a name though. Your name was big
yeah,
back in the days.
yeah,
But
but
we
I
didn't
didn't
know
know how
we
much.
didn't know the face,
Yeah,
but the name was
but I
big.
didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know your own strength, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
After I do all that shit, I'm straight back in the hood with my niggas. It wasn't like I was living no lifestyle like, hey, I'm the man. Nah, I was feeling to come home from tours and shit. Yeah, it was all good, but I was coming home. I was like, well, you go back to your little shit. You good living, you know what I'm saying? I didn't move. I got a bread. I got some shit, but it's like, I ain't get what I deserved, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what bring more friction to everything. Then I seen you starting to stop my shit. You could have just been on some, all right, I can't take this shit no more. Go ahead, yo. Here you go, you make this deal right here, you know what I'm saying? But no, you ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? How I'm a coach? I don't know that nigga's number, you know what I'm saying? I had to go try to find it by myself through the back doors and situation. It was hard to get to him. Niggas ain't gonna give you his number just straight up the top. No, you can't find that number. You know what I'm saying? You can make calls in the office. Yo, tell him to call Face. This the guy that you said it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have his album ready. It's me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? To the point where after my shit with Puffy, I seen Puffy in the club after that. And was like, yo, I know I went through a whole bunch of shit, but yo, I gotta see you this Tuesday. Tell you God, you know what I'm saying? And then I was telling you God in the club, I'm like, yo, something boom. He was like, you told him right there. We in the club second time. From the first one, he liked it. He took my music, took a copy for himself. Boom. He said he liked it. His A&Rs liked it. Boom. That was all he said I needed to get the approval of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seen that second time in the club. So I'm like, oh, this might work. You know what I'm saying? That's when and more animosity started coming. Feel me? Because then we got into some shit and we ain't make that meeting. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And that's what made it the real. You know what I'm saying? When I missed that meeting, that's when I was like, now it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's done. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Can't come back from that.
All right. But did you have a plan to be a solo artist?
All the time I had a plan.
Why so much features though?
I was trying to get my name first, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I never had the access. You gotta understand, when you a real street, man. You know what I'm saying? Like rap, I was not a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper, bro. You from the street, I know how to rhyme. I know how to write rhyme, I know how to rhyme, I know how to do that shit. But it's like, when you doing that shit, you trapped in that shit, you know what I'm saying? We don't believe that world, you know what I'm saying? We believe this world because we live it, you know what I'm saying? That world, I went into that world, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't nobody help me. And then I thought whoever was gonna help me was trying to f me over. So if you trying to f me over, my attitude at that time was like, nah, nigga, you can't do that to me. So it was like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what deterred me from doing more music after that, you know what I'm saying? I just went in a dormant state, like, you know what I'm saying? Just grinding,
Right.
like that shit, you know what I'm saying? So then a lot of shit happened with that too, man. So it's like,
All right. So Dopium, you were featured on that one song, right?
that's because he had that shit left. That's a leftover whack song that he had, man. That shit corny. He just had that hook. It was from some old shit. He just put it in there. That shit is corny.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that shit is corny, man. No disrespect. That shit corny. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had nothing to do with that album. Nothing.
So
I wasn't even with him on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was like the last, yeah.
why you never put out like a solo joint though?
I put out a mixtape. I ain't put out an album. I put out a mixtape.
Right.
You gotta remember, back then it wasn't like you could do it now. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
heavy. You had to go to the studio. It wasn't like it was MySpace era when I had my first shit out. You know what I'm saying? After that, I wasn't computer savvy. I ain't the nigga to be behind a computer. I don't know too much of that shit. I know certain shit, but it's like then when you get your spirit blown like that, you like, nigga, I don't want to do this shit no more. I was just, you know what I'm saying?
So with all this history, having the name Leatha Fase,
Yeah.
right? Coming from Staten Island back in the days, was the biggest thing, right?
Oh shit, I don't know.
You
Like
put
I said,
out,
I would never know my
yeah,
own worth. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because I didn't
right.
get to do what I wanted to do. So
Okay, so fast forward to now. What are
yeah.
you trying to do now?
Oh, I'm coming with new music, definitely.
Solo?
Yeah, and my brothers
No
too.
features? You
This ain't
don't
gonna
need
be.
no more features, bro.
Nah, I got features too, bro. I can't front. I got
Yeah,
fast features. I got features with whole bunch of other niggas though.
yeah.
Tiggs, Mike Check, nigga. I got King Just. I got whoever, man. I got you. I got. It's always gonna be that, but a full length album, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a full length mixtape that's like an album.
Oh, okay.
So when you hear that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like an album, but it's a mixtape. Then I got an album after that, and I'm working on something right now. So I'm saying, like, right, the one I'm working on right now is like, it's two at the same time. It's one producer and another producer. So that's what's taking me more longer.
Right.
The other one has to be mixed, so that's gonna be coming soon. And then the other one, I still got like 2 or 3 more songs to do. So it's like 4 joints, but the mixtape probably gonna come first.
How many songs would you say you've been featured on?
Shit, man,
Probably 50.
probably
More?
50. My list says like 30 something. So unofficially, I don't know.
Right, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I still have songs now I forgot about.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I forgot about the shit with Ghost. Forgot about some other shit I did with, I forgot the nigga's name. Timbo King or one of them niggas.
Oh, okay.
I just,
Something
Judah
got it,
Priest, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I got wild that I forgot I did when I was young. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the day, it was just like, and now niggas just hit me, so I do shit now, you know what I'm saying? Just to get my name right there. I got some shit with Bugsy the God, you know,
Oh, okay.
Don P,
Yeah.
Killer Sin, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
What,
more,
what,
way more shit.
what would be perfect for you right now, like as an artist? How would you like people to, give you your flowers now? Based on,
I don't need no flowers yet, bro. I need to earn them shits, man.
you
I
don't
think,
think you don't think what you did?
nah,
No?
not to me.
Wow.
Not to me. Cause I still got so much fire, you know what I'm saying? That nobody heard, but my niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's fire. You know
But
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
you
I don't even
can't.
know what to fucking release right now, but that mixtape first gotta go, so that shit gotta go. But as far as the real album, original shit and all that shit, that's gonna take a second, that's what I'm saying. Cause I'm still, well, nah, it's not. One of them is. I got one with Chrome,
Okay.
produced all by this producer named Chrome. So I got like 11 songs with him. So that shit might be, he gotta mix that shit and do whatever he gotta do. So yeah, but other than that, and I still need somebody to finish some verses on it. So, but other than that, that should be done. Cause I got like 7 or 8 songs done to that. So that's like, basically, you know.
Yeah.
So
So with
like,
the new project, are you trying to get like an indie deal or just put it out?
trying to do it myself, man. First,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yeah.
And whatever happens from there is by the grace of God, man. We gotta do what we gotta do. You feel me?
Feel you.
Who gonna help us? Every nigga that try to help us, you know what I'm saying? It's a different situation now, you know what I'm saying? Like now that I absorb that and seeing that and know that and understand that, you can't do that.
Right.
And then with the attitudes we got now, like you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen. So if you gonna jerk us with some millions. Feel me?
Feel you.
That's all.
Yeah.
Jerk us with some millions, man. Oh, I was supposed to get 10, but I got 6. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not know I didn't get shit for nothing. For a $30,000 independent deal, $50,000 independent deal that you got. You can't give me $5,000 out of that? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you feeding the kids and shit. I gotta be on the street selling crack. Hey, nigga, you crazy. Nigga, wild horse. So that's what it is, man.
Yeah. Leather Face.
Facts. Big
Dope,
shit.
dope interview, bro.
Big. You already
Definitely.
know. You should salute.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Salute.
You know.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
You already know. Rep. Rep that.